Don't ask me anything if I look sleepy because it's 3 in the morning and I'm recording this video. So, Squid Game Season 2 is finally out. I binge watched all of it in one day. There was only 7 episodes, so it was not a big feat. I was actually about to record this video yesterday, but I had to go out somewhere with my friends, so this video got delayed. But yeah, so today we're going to talk about Season 2, different aspects of Season 2, overall story, characters, and maybe we'll give a little bit of predictions for Season 3. So, let's start. Overall, if I were to say Season 2, or it was actually a good season. I actually liked the storyline. I don't think any episodes were bad. Pretty much every episodes were good. I would still prefer season 1 more because season 1 was a complete story. Season 2 is not a complete story. It's gonna continue in season 3. So if you haven't watched season 2, so first of all watch that, because now I will start to go into the spoilers. So I finished the season 2 because there's gonna be very big spoilers in here. As we all know, season 2 ended at a cliffhanger and the story will continue in season 3. Again, the whole point of season 2 was to create hype. It wasn't here to surpass season 1 or anything. It's like the same as Demon Slayer season 4. It's there to create the hype for the final season. Again, it's still very good. I just prefer season 1 more. Overall storyline was pretty good. One thing I didn't like was they introduced too many plot lines and they couldn't pay attention to all of them. They did that in season 1 too. In season 1 there were two major plot lines and there were small plot lines, like there was 456 main character plot line on his journey to survive the game. Then there was policeman in season 1, his journey to get the evidence and bust out this place. And there were some small plot lines of different characters, 067 plot line of her getting the money for her brother, or main character best friend plot line. So there were small plot line and two major plot line. In season 2 they did the same. They introduced a good amount of plot line. There is obviously two major plot line, 456 plot line of him re-entering the game and stopping the game, and policeman plot line of to find the island where the games is happening. And policeman and main character, they actually team up, and 456 is like, I'm gonna fit a tracker in my mouth, you guys find me, you guys track me and find the island. And but Squid Game motherfuckers are too smart, they remove the tracker. So now policemen have to search for island on its own. So there's the two major plot lines, smaller plot lines of different characters. Like there is a pregnant girl, her plot line of her winning the money for her baby. Then there is a girl with a cancer, her father is in the game to get the money for her. Then there's a mother son duo, their plot line. Then there's a trans woman, her plot line. And then there is 001, which was the biggest twist, by the way. I was actually like, what the fuck? Like that twist actually got me. 001, as you remember, in the season 1 was the host of the game. Someone who runs the game was playing the game. Season 2 has the same. 001 this time is frontman, and that actually got me like, what the fuck, frontman gonna play? So there is frontman plot line of him playing the game. Like I said, there is two major plot line, then there is mini plot lines. Then there's a guard girl plot line. We are actually seeing the point of view of a guard who works in the Squid Game. We are actually seeing one of their point of view. So there's a good amount of plotline, but that's where my problem is, that they introduced too much and they couldn't focus on everything. Like, let's talk about the other major plotline, the policeman plotline to find the island. The whole season they did nothing. Literally, they don't have any lead. Season ended and they still don't have any lead to where to find the island. The only development happened in policeman plotline was that the captain of the ship was a rat, which if you paid attention to the storyline, he was acting weird. So he was interested in the drone. Oh, how does this drone work? Oh, you're gonna use the drone to find the island. And he was asking about main character in the, I think, second or third episode. So the captain was acting weird, so him being a rat was not something I never saw coming. I was like, yeah, he is acting weird, he's kind of sus. So I was not really big surprised. So like the second major plot line of policeman, there was complete zero development whatsoever. He literally didn't do anything. He didn't got any lead on where to find the island. Same with the guard point of view. Like I said, we see the one of the guards point of view, the those who are in pink jumpsuit who kill the people. We see one of their point of view, and it's a girl who escaped North Korea, and she's like, works here, she kills people, her job is to kill people, and she's actually fucking up with a human trafficker. If you remember season 1, they were human trafficker. There are same people in this season. There are, they're killing people in such a way that people will not die so that they can get the organs and shit. So she's like messing up with their plan. She's like confirmed killing. So human trafficker are killing in such a way that the contestant won't die so that they can get the organs, but she's like, oh, this motherfucker still alive, let me kill it. So she's messing up with the plan of human trafficker. Then they warn her, they threaten her that we'll kill you and everything, and then she doesn't mess up with their plan, and then she stops messing up with the human trafficker, and that's the end of her storyline. After that, we don't even see her. I thought this will be some emotional storyline because she's also searching for her daughter who's still trapped in North Korea. So I thought this will be some emotional plot line. After they threaten her to not mess up with their human trafficking business. She's just like, okay, I'm not gonna mess up with you, and that's it. Like, I get it. Season 2 is not supposed to be a complete season. It's supposed to continue to the final season, season 3. So they can't finish the plot line, but they could have given us certain development to make people excited for the, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen with the guard girl. Like, she did this, she did that. This could be crazy story, but at this point you just don't even care about her. Or same with the policeman. He, like I said, have no lead whatsoever, so you do not care about him. As of right now, you do not care about him because you don't even know if he's going to reach the island in time or not. Speaking of characters, I've already introduced characters. There is mother son duo, there is bully, there's a crypto YouTuber, there's a pregnant girl, there's a trans woman, 456 best friend, 001 aka frontman, a marine, and a cool girl who's just supposed to be 067 but less important than 067. When it comes to character, the roles are same, it's just different people filling the roles. So same roles are being filled in this season too. So there is 456, obviously as 456. Then season 1 we had 456 best friends. Season 2 we again have a different best friend. In season 1, 001 old man was sneaking as a player even though he was the host. Same 001 frontman is now sneaking as a player even though he's the host. There was a bully in season 1. Season 2 have a bully too. It's the rapper dude. Then there's Ali, the innocent dude. Then there's Marine dude, who's all Daiho, I think was his name, the innocent dudes. So like I said, the roles are same. Bully, cool girl, innocent dude, host sneaking in as player is just filled by different characters. And I actually enjoyed season 2 characters. There was a variety of characters. I enjoyed all of them. They're on par with season 1 characters. I still prefer season 1 characters more, but that's because season 1 characters got their endings. Season 2 characters still have yet to continue their story, so we have to see how their stories will end. So maybe I will prefer season 2 characters more. Other than that, the games are different. I was actually excited for the same games too. I was like, even if these games are same, the results and the way they'll be played will be different compared to first season. I would say games are way more interesting and way more fun to watch here. Season 1 had like, fucking that Dalgona take out the shape or the tug of the war, the basic games, but season 2 games were way more interesting and were way more intense in my opinion. They still have yet to, I think, play 3 more games. So like pretty much half the game is still remaining. One thing I would say, I didn't got connected to any of the characters. I literally do not care about any of them except for the pregnant girl. That's the only character I care about. In season 1, I actually cared about characters. I cared about 067, I cared about Ali, I even cared about Old Man. So I was like, I don't want these characters to die. In season 2, I don't really give a fuck. Maybe because I have this in the back of the mind that only one will survive. Maybe subconsciously, I am not trying to attach to these characters because I know all of them will die, but for some reason I was just way more connected to first season characters. Again, these are still good characters. Depending on what endings they get, they can be better than season 1 characters. So there was the characters, plotline, everything we talked about. Let's talk about the predictions for season 3. So season 3, I feel like season 2 ended with everyone who tried to revolve dying except for 456 and the remaining player entering the new game. So that's how season 3 ended. Frontman didn't kill 456, which I think is because is a clash of ideals. Like, just killing 456 is not going to be satisfying for frontman. In season 2, frontman and 456 had a debate on frontman be like, the world is fucked, we are not bad people, and 456 like, no, you guys are what's wrong with world. So it was a clash of ideals between frontman and 456. So I think it's gonna be a callback to season 1. In season 1, old man and 456 had a game, if someone will help the homeless person. 456 actually mentioned this to frontman that I defeated old man in his game. So I think frontman will now play a game with 456. I think 456 and frontman will spectate the game, and I think they will have a bet on something. And I think the winner for the game, obviously 456 will not gonna play, he will continue to spectate. So I think the winner for the game will be the pregnant girl. I don't think they're gonna kill a pregnant character. Second, I feel like pregnant girl had at least 3 characters ready to sacrifice for her. So there's obviously pregnant girl's boyfriend who got her pregnant. So I feel like he can sacrifice himself to save his girl, or old lady, the mother son duo, the old mother, she has been the closest to the pregnant girl throughout the season. So maybe her son will die and she will sacrifice herself for the pregnant girl. Trans woman, she's also been pretty close to the pregnant girl, so maybe she can sacrifice herself too for her. I think 456 will do something for the pregnant girl, because Shaman lady, we actually see Shaman lady saying 456 is here for a reason, and then she looks at 456 and pregnant girl. It's almost as if there's some relation between them. So I think 456 will do something for the pregnant girl. Maybe 456 will die saving pregnant girl, because again it is final season. It doesn't make sense for 456 to continue living his life with the trauma of dual Squid Game. Seeing hundreds of people die 2 times, I feel like that trauma will be too much. So maybe he will die saving pregnant girl, or he will die fighting frontman, or maybe frontman himself can do something for pregnant girl, because we got to know the frontman backstory that his pregnant wife died and shit. So, and throughout the season he has been very, very soft towards the pregnant girl. He gives her food and everything. So I feel like the girl being pregnant is his soft spot, and he might do something to save her. So yeah, that was season 2 of Squid Game. Season 3 will be coming out in 2025, but we actually don't have which month, which date, so we don't, we can just wait. I feel like it's at least gonna be after June, July, and shit. They will at least take 6 to 7 months of break. And yeah, till then we can only wait. So yeah, see ya.